I think it's pretty safe to say that by far, one of the big exciting elements of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker has all to do with how this movie is going to hold many different connections to the prequels and the originals, as well as borrowing elements from Star Wars Legends and even Star Wars Rebels as a whole for the Star Wars franchise. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really great about Episode 9 so far is that we do know that this movie is going to be the culmination of the Skywalker saga. We're basically going to have a little bit of everything from the past 8 Star Wars movies that will be involved in Episode 9 in order to really progress the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren, as well as Palpatine in this story. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very intense for Episode 9. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that both Rey and Kylo Ren are holding hands, where Rey is said to be holding a strange holocron of some kind, where Kylo is holding a hexagonal-shaped device that glows in a yellow hue. It's explained that the environment around them is total darkness, where they are walking on a bridge that is described to be very similar to the Worlds Between Worlds from Star Wars Rebels by Dave Filoni, where one of the sequences is said to take Rey and Kylo Ren to a moment of Revenge of the Sith, where they are said to witness the very moment between both Anakin and Padme when they meet on Mustafar, before Anakin reveals his plans to build a new empire. It's explained to be a sequence that shows Kylo Ren exactly how it all really started for his grandfather Anakin/Vader, where it eventually transitions to a sequence of Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting on Mustafar. The scenes are said to pass rather quickly, where it acts as a montage of some kind throughout the ages of the Skywalker saga, and that some of the footage that was used for the scene were actually said to be deleted sequences from the past films, to give it a different feel and tone. The sequence is best described as nightmarish for both Rey and Kylo Ren, where they seem to express a bit of fear witnessing the historical events of the Skywalkers. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, what's really great about Episode 9 is that they really are adding on new mediums to the franchise that fans have never seen before on the big screen, and this, without a doubt, is of course the flow walking technique that both Rey and Kylo Ren are using. So, let's break this down. Now, as this happens and as this all unfolds, Rey is said to be holding a strange holocron device, whereas Kylo is holding a strange hexagonal-shaped device that glows in a yellow hue. Now, that could very well have something to do with them holding the ability to flow walk, where they're using this ability as they are in a force bond across space and time. So, as they do this, they enter a environment that appears to be very similar, if not the same as the Worlds Between Worlds, where they are both walking on a metallic bridge shrouded in darkness, very much like what Ezra Bridger and Ahsoka Tano went through in Star Wars Rebels. So, in this particular scenario, they see the very moment in which both Anakin and Padme meet on Mustafar. Obviously, I'm sure you guys remember that moment where Anakin meets Padme, she runs off the ship, puts the ramp down, and meets him and hugs him, and that's when she starts to realize that the rumors of him turning to the dark side are indeed correct and real, as Kenobi once warned to Padme. So, with that being said, this is said to be a wake-up call for Kylo Ren from what it seems, of what happened to his grandfather Darth Vader/Anakin, showing him exactly how it all really started, right? It's all rooted to Padme Amidala. It's all about love, right? And I think the fact that Kylo Ren is learning more about his grandfather is a very unique side to the story. We do know that J.J. Abrams over at D23 said that Vader is going to be a key component in Kylo Ren's evolution in this film, and how he's going to grow toward the dark side more in a certain point in time in the actual movie itself. Now, this is also to be done in the form of a montage where they both experience these jumps between, different eras of the Star Wars universe and the Skywalker saga, and this particular scenario is jumping through key moments in Revenge of the Sith, where it eventually shows us both Anakin and Obi-Wan fighting on Mustafar, between, of course, both Rey and Kylo Ren witnessing these events taking place from over 30 plus years ago. We're talking 60 years ago, more so. So, with that being said, Episode 9 does have a lot of opportunity, does have the big opportunity, I should say, to really mark itself down as the best film of the sequel trilogy, because this really is giving us a new type of Force power that fans have never seen before on the big screen, and that fans have wanted to see be used in a Star Wars movie for the longest time. If you guys are really into the expanded universe, I'm sure exactly, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here, of what Jason Solo was able to use in Star Wars Legends. So, Anakin Skywalker, I will say how, Kylo Ren is able to witness the true events of his grandfather, I think is going to serve as a great lesson to him. Is it going to gear him towards the light, or more so to the dark, is a big question open on the table for discussion. So, anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.